everybody. I'm just getting back from vacation, so sorry I'm sending this a little late. I'm gonna leave notes just on paper in the greenhouse for this week, but I did want to put together a quick little video for those coming later in the week. We have the rest of these potatoes to take up, and I'll make sure that's done today if no one comes. So that'll be finished. Another thing we can do in the greenhouse is tackle all these pots. It's definitely low priority, but if you're here and I know it's hot out, you are looking for something to do inside, this is something we can try to figure out. I don't have any like clear directions. All I know is we just need to figure out what we need and what we don't. So just call me if you're here and you want to do that, and we can kind of talk about it. I did get some more of these red baskets. I think they might have just been stolen one day when the greenhouse was left open. But anyway, I got some more, so those are for harvesting if you prefer the red baskets. Bed number 1, I think we just need to clear out everything that's growing in here. Nothing is like growing well. So we'll just clear this out. I think I might just try buying some herbs to put in here. I did have someone drill some holes in the bottom because this is the one that has had a lot of like standing water issues. And I'm also trying to still figure out it seems like there's a leak somewhere underground, probably from when the fence was put in. So I'm trying to figure that out. But you just clear out whatever's growing in here and we'll put something else in. What is this, bed 2? No. The okra is starting to come up. We'll need to thin it out, and then actually there's a couple spots we need to resow, like right here and in this corner. So whenever we resow those, let's make sure we water them well, and we'll just mark down on the paper when they were resown, and then if it's a day that the irrigation isn't on or we haven't had rain, just make sure to water this bed and the other okra bed too. And then you can start to, we'll just pull out we'll make sure there's only one plant left in each spot. In this bed, we'll just need to thin these out. Just one plant per spot. Just pick whatever is the healthiest looking. And then also in beds 2 and 6, after everything's germinated, we can put in some paper mulch around those too. So in here, it looks like the shishito peppers need to be harvested. There's plenty in here that we can harvest. And if any of them, it looks like they're pretty good. Mine at home are kind of falling over, but yeah, I see there's already been some stakes put in. If any of the other ones are falling over, you can put stakes in. The husk cherries in bed number 7. Actually, these plants are much smaller than the other bed, but they have already started producing and dropping some of the husk cherries. So when you see them on the ground like this, and their skins are really papery, those are when we can, that's when you harvest them. So look for those. We'll just collect them. I'll collect some today and just put them in a little baggie. We'll have to think about how to label them. Probably put I don't know, husk cherries, sweet, tart, can eat, raw, or can be preserved or something. Maybe I'll actually even put together a little handout that we can put in with each time we put them in a bag, just so we don't have to write so much on the outside of the bag. So I'll do that this week, so that you can just put in like a little strip of paper. I don't know if you guys remember last summer we did that with the asparagus beans. Here's the other okra bed. We'll also need to resow. Maybe not. Maybe they have all come off. But we do need to thin them out. Thin out a couple spots that have multiple plants and put in the paper mulch around. We can deadhead the chives, just cut off the flowers. And then actually the chives can be harvested too. I harvested this maybe like a week ago, and I just took maybe like a fourth, just kind of like a rough handful, no, maybe it's less, probably like a sixth of the plant, and harvested it. So you can do that with each plant and just put those in baggies, the Ziploc baggies. In bed 16, I think more of these are getting that virus that was on the plant that I pulled a couple weeks ago. You can see the leaves have these spots. Although this one is producing fruit. I might end up just pulling. Oh, actually, there's a big pepper right here, isn't there? Well, maybe I'll kind of wait and see what happens, because this is producing. Anyways, just something to keep an eye on. Like, see this? That might be a virus that was on one of the other pepper plants, but it has fruit, so we'll leave it for now. Not much to do down here. It looks like these are starting to flower, so maybe we'll have some of these dragon tony beans sometime soon, but it looks like these are kind of getting eaten up, so I might spray this, and I'll mark it off in the notebook if I spray just some insecticidal soap maybe on those. A lot of these beds could use weeding. There's just like little weeds kind of popping up. So if you're here and are looking for something to do, just walk around in all these beds and kind of pull up the little weeds that are popping up around before they get too out of control. This is the other husk cherry bed, but I don't see really any. There's like just one on the ground. I don't see many others like in the other bed, which is interesting, but there's a ton on the plants. So I'm assuming that sooner than later we'll have to start kind of looking around on the ground and seeing what's down there. I noticed on this bed 23, down low, it looks like the leaves are turning yellow, so we can go ahead and just kind of prune this lower stuff off. They're producing a lot, but I don't see anything that needs to be harvested yet. This bed, I have resown Blue Lake beans about 3 times, and like really nothing's happening. There's like 2 or 3 plants in this bed. So let's resow this. It can be with whatever. I don't think I'm going to try the Blue Lake bush beans, and I've tried multiple different packages of them, and they don't seem to be germinating. So maybe we'll just try something else in here. Try a different type of bean if you can find something. It doesn't really matter to me what type. It looks like the jalapenos are starting to produce. This guy could be staked up. This plant on the end here. But I don't see, it looks like there's still, I would leave them for a little bit longer before harvesting those. Check these felt bags with the cucumbers in them. Katie said they need a lot of water, so just check every day and see if those need to be watered. I have marked down some beds. All of these beds here in the middle, the irrigation is just really weak. For some reason, when the water comes out, it's like barely coming out at all. So we might just have to hand water this whole middle section, so beds 11 through 17. So we'll have to check that when it's not raining. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on that. And also, there's I marked it on the paper, some beds to water just at the ends, because like when these, the plants get so big, it'll block the water from spraying down at the ends of the beds. So that's something to keep an eye on as well. And I think that is about it. If you're here this week and have any questions, just give me a call. I'll be here. I'm here today, Monday, and then also I'll be here Wednesday and Friday mornings. So let me know if any questions come up. Thanks as always for your help. Bye-bye.